Wengi ni wabunge wanakutana wakizungumzia kuhusiana na masuala mbalimbali hapa nchini, pamoja pia na semi zake Rais Uhuru Kenyatta akiwa katika kaunti ya Mombasa.
I would like to interrogate this. We have 3 years and a half to go. We do not have a lame duck presidency. Take that to the bank. The third question on politics, Mheshimiwa Martha will dwell on the question that was asked.
Okay, very shortly. I think we are trending on very dangerous ground where propaganda and fake news are taking over. For instance, this week, the Babs directed at the president and his response. I am not a member of his party, but he is my president and I support him. And I have seen people saying, making it look like the Washensi remark was aimed at voters. Clearly, it is not true. It was aimed at the people irritating him.
And insulting him.
Those were the target, not the voters. And it must be made clear. And I think even the media, we have a duty as Kenyans, as the media, to present as it is. And thank God the media has presented both versions. Anybody Googling is able to see what is happening. And I am saying politics is okay. Everybody is entitled to seek any seat they want. And I've told our male brothers in this country, the presidency is not a preserve for only men. Do not write us off as women. 2022 is far off. We are gathering steam and you'll be hearing from us soon. Therefore, let us not start talking as though the only candidates are the ones who have already declared. There are even be other candidates, both male and female, coming up. So shall we go slow on this? Nobody is the presumptive president in 2022. If we had been told that the formation that came in 2013 was going to be, we would have said it's not possible. It came to pass. Nobody is entitled to the presidency from whatever quarter. And like was said here by Kilemi, Kenya is bigger than any 2 communities. Kenya is 42 communities, and the more we promote cohesion, the better it will be for us as Kenyans. And now, as I end, because we must also respect time, I want to call for a short comment from our young man here, Mwaura, or Senator Mwaura, and also from our governor, Babayao, because it would be atrocious to have elected leaders and we don't. They're not the only ones here, there are many, but it is good that we sample both those of us sitting and those who are not sitting. We are not here for succession politics. We are here to respond to these national issues. We should not be diverted to secondary issues. Thank you.
This is not a Jubilee function. This group here are national leaders from Mount Kenya.
Correct. Now,
issues to do with Jubilee will be answered by Jubilee.
Okay.
Call them another gathering. They will answer you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think I want to pick from where Honorable PK and Honorable Mother have said. Jubilee Party will respond to questions for Jubilee Party. We are here as leaders from Mount Kenya region, both party leaders, leaders who are current and leaders who have been there, and leaders who will be there. I think it is very important to say that. This is the future of Mount Kenya. Anybody who thinks that can come to our bedroom and impregnate our women and our children and dictate how we are going to do, I am telling that person, your time is up. We will speak with one voice and we will not allow to be divided because we know what is at stake. Now, you're asking about the caucus. We have a Mount Kenya parliamentary group currently, of which I am the secretary. And you remember very well, we had a meeting in Naivasha. And later on, that same week, we met in Nyeri. We have a Marshall Plan of our 67 constituencies and 10 counties on what the government needs to do with regards to roads, with regards to water, with regards to electricity. Now, we have 3 budgets, and we are very keen to ensure that this is properly implemented. We know there is need on the ground, and we agree with our voters that there is a lot to be done. But we've just started. President Uhuru has gone and reached out to Raila Odinga so that the country can have peace, so that we can move together as a country. It is not right. And I want to ask, those people who are moving around every weekend, launching projects, are they launching projects or are they launching promises? There are people who think that there is a vacuum in Mount Kenya region. We want to say here, very categorically, that our leader, as at now, is Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And there is no other leader. And when the right time comes, people here have presidential ambitions. Our region will decide and will negotiate with whoever who is going to give us the best deal. That is the most important thing. For now, we cannot keep on campaigning, yet what have we benefited from the current presidency? What we want to do is to help His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta to fulfill his mandate, and then we move forward. And finally, I want to say this without fear of favor, that we appreciate those people who are very good at political propaganda. The president is very angry because every leader currently in parliament, both Senate and National Assembly, has been part and parcel of how we are going to transform our region, just like other leaders are doing. But how is it done? When we discuss, then you go and expose the president. We will stand with him. The president has got our support, and we want to say categorically that we are not going to let it lying down for anybody who is going to go after President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. It appears there are some people who have been paid to tarnish his names. Yeah, young boys who have come to politics just the other day. The owner of the dog, we know who is the owner of the dog. And we'll go at you. And let me say this. If for sure you want the support of Mount Kenya region, you are not going to succeed if you have it divided. It is not going to help your cause. The most important thing, we stand united, and for us, we will look for the interests of our voters, and the president loves his voters, and we are going to make sure that we deliver. Because when you say that it's only the president that does development, what about CDF? 100 million per constituency. What are you doing per year? 500 million, 5 years. What about the county government funds? Yes. So why is it that we want to anika rais wetu, yet he wants to bring the country together so that he can leave a legacy? Thank you.
Very good on CDF. Let me allow the governor of Kiambu to speak a little on the first point, which was also on development. Then after that, we close.
As a sitting governor of Kiambu, I'm the only person in Kiambu who knows all the developments that are going on in Kiambu, first and foremost, because I go to every part of Kiambu. And I want to say this categorically, that development in Kiambu is fronted by governors and MPs through CDF. And as far as I am concerned, from my office, we have so many developments that are going on in Kiambu County, and I strongly believe the other governors in Mount Kenya region are also doing a lot of developments. We have a caucus for governors in Mount Kenya region, and all of us have been discussing, and all of us have been meeting the president as governors, and we have been giving the president our programs, and the support we have always wanted, we are getting it directly from the president. That does not mean that we have to go to the press to tell the people, because what is important is what is happening on the ground. For members of parliament, they have the CDF. They are the ones who are supposed, first and foremost, before they criticize anybody else, they explain what they have done with their CDF. Yes. We know very well there are some projects that are supposed to be fronted by the central government, and those are the projects that we know from the Mount Kenya region that the president and not the deputy president have been launching in Mount Kenya region. We have major roads like in Kiambu that are going on. Some are going to be launched before the month of April this year. Some of them are in the program and they are going to come up before the end of this year. We want to tell our people, we know very well that people are struggling to make their name through criticizing the president, thinking that you can make a quick name by hitting at the presidency. Let them know that Mount Kenya region is an organized society whereby they look at facts. We are very, very sober, and that is why we need to tell them, please, our friends, our brothers, just be very, very sober when you are speaking, because everybody is looking at the facts on the ground. And we are very, very sure that very soon they are going to regret. You heard the other day, some of them even were apologizing because the statement that they gave when they were drunk. And that is why we are fighting alcohol seriously in Mount Kenya region. In Mount Kenya region.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. You'll get copies of the statement from Mheshimiwa Wero. Thank you very much.
Na mtazamaji, hapo ni viongozi kutoka eneo la Mlima Kenya pale wakizungumza kuhusiana na hatua za Rais Uhuru Kenyatta kuleta maendeleo katika eneo hilo na kutupilia mbali madai ya baadhi ya viongozi kwamba basi serikali ya Jubilee haijaweza kuangazia maendeleo katika maeneo ya kati ama Central Kenya. Na basi wanasema kwamba Rais Uhuru Kenyatta na serikali yake wameweza kufanya kila juhudi kuona kwamba kuna maendeleo kila sehemu ya Kenya na eneo hilo. Ukimsikia pale gavana wa kaunti ya Kiambu ambaye ni FERDINAND WAITITU akisema pale kwamba kuna miradi tayari ambayo inaendelea katika kaunti ya Kiambu, na hivyo basi kusema kwamba wale ambao wana